Also a headshot. But it's the same thing. It's just, it looks like it kicks up and hits their head. I don't know. I'm just more concerned about the headshots than anything. I'm gonna go look at the file that they submitted and see if there is anything there. Was it this one? No. Wrong one. They think that the players I mentioned have wall hacks and soft aim, aka aim assist. So we'll take a look at the overtime rounds. Yeah, if this guy, if like I look at his stats and he has like a 95% headshot rate, then we know something is up, right? I feel like the headshots are just recoil related. Again, it would only happen so many times. You're telling me that if someone's bad and they get 8 kills, all 8 of them are going to be headshots because of recoil or being unable to control recoil? Like, nah. There's only so many times it'll happen. Lost that. The Sane and Goblin as well. That one, see, that was a normal headshot. The DMR. He almost hit the Aruni, but then it's like he doesn't even notice that she's right there. But then it does. I don't know. He's still just aiming at the wall where he last saw her. It's like a baby that doesn't understand object permanence. They look at the last known location and assume they have to be there still. As far as mechanics, that one surprised me because throughout this entire match, I wouldn't necessarily describe the LDS group as like well skilled in gunfights. But then there he did a quick check, which takes a little bit more, like, I guess game sense to know how to do, but he just did it really quickly. So the accused team wins. I don't know. There's been a lot of small things, but even adding them all up, I don't think it's that much. No one's even there. I should look into this a bit more. I guess the only way I'd be able to look into it would be by going to, what's it called? A cheating website. But I feel like it's not possible to get soft aim without wall hacks. I feel like it's like a package thing. You have to get all of them. Okay, so this guy was 2 and 5, or 3 and 5. Headshot, which looked like it didn't even hit him in the head. It looked like it was off to the right. Okay. We get another headshot here. What is he looking at? Like, why is he looking at a wall there? It looks the wrong way. I haven't really watched many of Sane's kills. They're at 9 and 5. He's just sat up. At least this guy's aim seems consistent. Like, it hasn't really looked good all game. There's also, the barricade's up, I just don't know what is barricaded and what's not. I kind of walked into that. If he had rook armor, he could self-revive. Another headshot? I don't know. I get that they lost, or like this team lost 5 in a row to lose it all. But it didn't really feel like the LDS crew was like, they just suddenly became amazing. It just kind of felt like they, I don't know, felt like a normal match. So many headshots though. I'll look up some of the players, but I don't think they were cheating. Unless I missed something. LDS of gods. Their silver player with an 80 or 0.88 KD. Where's the headshot rating? Headshot rating is at 43.6%. And I'm pretty sure every single kill this game for him was a headshot, so I guess that's very high compared to his average. What is my headshot rate? Probably not that high. Probably worse than that. 36. LDS underscore same. God, whatever I'm typing in is like fucking up some of the keybinds for this. LDS Sane is normally a plat 3 with a 1.14 KD. Has an 8 KD in casual? Played 1 game. Okay. And at the end of this... Wait, what? They played 1 game and went 8 and 1. But, or is this ranked? This might be ranked. I think this is ranked.
I just love Dex, bro.
And then last one was LDS Goblin. 1.64 KD in ranked. A little high. But only 13 matches. I don't know. What was their headshot rate as well? 42.69. What was this guy's? Last guy. 38.33. I don't know. Maybe I'm just fucking blind. I didn't really see anything that I would be like, this person's cheating. It did seem weird how many headshots they got, but like there were so many instances of them walking around the map and having no idea where anyone was. It just did not seem like they were even aware of anything. So I think we're gonna move on from that. I don't think they were cheating. I think it was just a really low rank lobby and that they maybe just got lucky with a lot of their kills. But what I say is a cheater headshot percentage. I'd say anything over like 60% is where I'd start to at least be more suspicious. Obviously, you could be like an amazing player and have a 100% headshot rate because you only ever get headshots, blah, blah, blah. But like, I'd say if it's like a normal person and they're above 60, like, that's kind of weird because there's so many other ways to get kills that you can't just always get headshots. Because grenade kills, C4 kills, shotguns, none of those would normally be headshots. Okay, we gotta continue on because that was the second match and we've been going for like almost an hour. Moving on to 2615, this one. If I'm not mistaken, I believe the person, or this will only be for like 3 rounds. So we'll see this. 5-round match. We have Pertigo, what? Pertigo Plichtethy? Whatever. That person. Reporting Opa, I'm coma. They're 15 seconds into the round and it's almost over. Are we about to see some crazy shit? I think we're about to see some crazy shit. Well, not really crazy. Okay, I need to stop fast forwarding. I'm restarting this round. Are destruction cheats back? I thought they patched them finally. So he's cheating. I gave him the benefit of the doubt in the last round because even though he broke the window one shot, I was like, I fast forwarded enough, it could be bugged. But yeah, he's definitely cheating. I must do some crazy shit. Yep. Well, he's cheating, so we'll look him up. Opa Coma. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure he gets banned halfway through this match. I could be thinking of a different match that I was looking at. Like, I went through so many fucking files, but there was one where they said, oh, they left. They either legged out there or they got banned. This match was just from yesterday, I think. 2 days ago. So, if he got banned that day, then we know that he got banned in the middle of that match. They have not been banned. And they have just a casual 2.69 KD. Nothing to be suspicious of. Never really lost anything. Yeah, they're cheating. Obviously. Next match is the 23rd. All right. In this match, we have Bell Yui, who is accusing the barcode on their team, and an R11 problematic. Ooh, on the enemy team. Chat. Do we have a hacker versus hacker match? This is 9 rounds. Holy shit. I might have chosen a bit too many overtime matches. What the hell? I'm looking at the door. I didn't even know you could get an angle there. Thought I'd really call that an angle. Okay, you can clearly see them run across there. You can really see that. Also, the problematic guy is part of a 4-stack. Cheater versus cheater. Well, the one supposed cheater is down. Look at this. It is a little weird that he, it looked like he moved his aim before Malusi even peeked. Maybe I'm reading too much into this, but he's like jiggle peeking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and as soon as Malusi's about to peek, it looked like he moved his aim over to the right and was ready for it. But that's just round 1. We have problematic in penthouse. Barcode is outside sight window. Did they shoot that beforehand? No, Ying was already looking over there. Even though nothing, this hadn't been shot at all. They're already looking over there before the shots come from Aruni. Does look like he keeps going hip fire to see where people are. Not every time Aruni runs away, it looks like they aim down sight. Literally follows them through the floor. I'm guessing this barcode is cheating. The hip firing to see more, or like unaiming down sight to see more, tracking that frost through the floor, and like constantly looking towards where people are gonna go. Just reads like a cheater to me. Problematic still has not gotten any kills. Like, right there, they were looking at the window, the person turned around to run away, and then immediately they looked over to the right. They died anyways, but... This was the other person that was accused. Might be their first kill. It is their first kill. Dude, Did he drone? I don't think he's droned once. The Ying. Now fuse. Okay, so it looked like they were putting down the fuse charge to bait someone to peek, and then looked like he was trying to see the person behind the counter, whoever that is. Thorn? Castle? And then it looked like they looked at the mute through the wall. Possible explanation is that they were gonna fuse the door and then heard the mute jammer and they're like, oh, never mind. And then they just had shitty aim after that. That happened to line up with someone. Can he actually see the castle there? I think so, right? Like, this is their helmet. It's hard to tell with the outline because you can't see what the actual... Yeah, you'd be able to see that. It'd be a little bit tough, but you'd be able to see that. And Castle's just fucking blind. Let me see if it'll reset it so we can look at it again. Fuck, we lost audio. I think you'd be able to see that. I'm just surprised that Castle can't see him. Ugh, I hate that we lost audio. I'll restart the round. It's a solid wall. One sec. We'll look at it again. That's not a solid wall. That's the solid wall right here. It starts right here. It goes to the right. I'm pretty sure you can see the head. Yeah, because you can see through that. Can't you? This is the spiral part that's blocking Castle. It's on the right side, but like this is a huge part of his head. You can see that. He might be cheating later, but I'm still saying you can see this. People are acting like that's impossible to see, and I don't think it is. The fact that he was able to even rappel there and get away with planting it is says a lot. Weird. Bro, what is this person trying to do? This is now like the third time where they have aimed somewhere, and as soon as the person runs away, they just push through. Like nothing happened. They downed the ash. At the very least, I'm going to assume that he is walling to some degree, but there isn't like any definitive proof that we can say for sure. We had to find something else. You'd be able to hear the shotguns going off. Probably wouldn't be able to hear that. I mean, they were standing. And then crouched after. Maybe be able to hear that. We also have Bell Yui in chat saying that they weren't or no one on their team was communicating at all. I'm definitely suspicious, but again, like, there's nothing necessarily in that round that he did that I wouldn't like see myself doing. It's like, oh, my team's trying to push site and they're getting shotgunned from below. You can hear the shotguns going off. Like, I'm gonna go push the shotgun people. Like, that just makes sense. Now, him constantly looking at places and then looking away once the person pushes away, that's more suspicious. It's happened for 3 rounds in a row, so probably consistent with claim walling, but I want to see what happens. We also lost the R11 person, who I assume probably left and then comes back, and if they just start toggling off their tits, then I can't wait to see that. Thanks for the sub from Jax XR in what I assume is Mandarin. Me too. Chat's mother. As I go up and down. Alright, R11 problematic is back. And Deathblood's coming out. That makes sense. He didn't flash anywhere close by, so barcode wasn't affected in any capacity, and you would be able to hear the Ying repel in. You can kind of see the tip of his head there. Bandage is really not gonna leave this position, huh? Oh, there we go. Actually died to that. It does make sense that they knew the Nomad was there, because you could literally see Nomad's head bopping up and down as it was, or as they were walking in behind the bar. Yeah, he didn't react to the plant at all. Okay, well, let's see if Problematic starts cheating. They just got back and they're 1 and 2. Okay, we're gonna need to restart this because that is bugged out.
I just love Dex, bro.
There's sub O'Fanny. Mods are snoozing. Let me just check something real quick. Andy's asking me a question.
I just love Dex, bro.
Sorry, Andy was making plans and asked me if I'm good with some of them. I just want to make sure we didn't have conflicting dates. That's a penis. hasn't done anything. And Smoke is still punching that. Oh. 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 Okay. Nothing happened there. Here Sledge walks in and these two have their back turned to him. Wow, that aim. That was stellar. 10 out of 10. So far I'm not seeing a whole lot. Oil's getting burnt. The way he locked on was weird to me, because his aim is terrible. I think I know what you're talking about, but watch their gun.
I just love dicks, bro.
So right here, Flores peeks, Rook shoots, misses, Flores peeks again, Rook shoots, misses, and then I think he just kills Flores after that. I don't think that was... I know what you're talking about. It looks like it flicks right onto his head when he crouches. But like, if that's the only instance we've seen of it, I'm willing to waive that one time off as a match replay bug. I wouldn't say that was suspicious on its own. If he does it a bunch more times, then sure, I'll say that's suspicious. But one time is not enough. It could have also just been him pulling down too hard and overcompensating, which made it look like he locked onto the head. That's my take, at least so far. I think if I get this up Ian. And also Papa has it, I missed that one. What is that Ella headgear? That is so bad. I really want to know what Mozzie's about to do here. That's pretty funny. I don't think this is suspicious just because, as we saw previously in an attacking round, Mozzie had tried to shoot through this back to this door. So I feel like he probably watched some like Coconut Bra video and he's like, oh, I can use this angle. And the aim's not really on target, so... also didn't hurt or kill anyone, so... Damn. Tensions are flaring up. R99 just killed R7. No reaction to being shot at there. Another gifted sub Ian. That was a little weird, but... I don't know, man. So far, I have just not seen enough. Also, that was not a case of him having bad reaction time. The barricade's still up, the bottom part. It just looks bugged on our screen. So the sledge was actually not visible on Mozzie's screen. So R11 Problematic got that one quad kill and hasn't done anything. So, not too sure. Something's about to pop off here. Okay, so I think right there is evidence of Mozzie walling. I'll have to go back and check, but he's pinging them through the floor, saying they're in here. Although you'd actually you'd be able to hear the sledge walking around. Maybe not when they were crouching there, but you'd definitely be able to hear them when he like walked in, standing height. Problematic is being problematic with his aim. This is also the same person we had before, where when they were shooting at the frost through the floor, they tracked them. Okay, so Fuse tries to shoot Mozzie through the floor, or gets shot at, and then says, fuck it, time to put down a Fuse charge on the window for some reason. Actually would have almost killed the lesion there, but didn't. That's another one in the bathroom, still holding on to the flank. Gonna need to reload soon. Might have to skip the last overtime match because these matches are going on forever. I hate this OSA match replay bug. Oh my god, that recoil control. Guys getting shot in the back. Very curious how the 0 and 4 Ella manages to clutch this. Just paints a fucking picture of Fuse on the wall. What? How do they win this? This does go to overtime. No way. Okay. Why can't I have enemies like that, man? Right now looking somewhere where no one is pushing. While we wait for something to happen, I do gotta give a shout out to Vigil. Love his name. Come soon. Great name. Does not care about that drone until it's too late to shoot it. Wish we could hear voice chat match replay. You would have a lot of people yelling at them. Although They were part of the 4 stack, so they're probably screaming in Discord. I don't know what he's looking at. He's looking at like the corner of the benches instead of looking closer to the door, like holding the window or holding this window. Chose the wrong thing to fast forward. This is the worst aim I've ever seen. Were they on the other side of the benches? Oh, they were. Yeah, I'm gonna guess walls on that one. Like, perfectly lined it up and then keep shooting there after. Unless, like, we've seen how bad this lobby is. It is possible that they are just so bad that they didn't realize they killed someone. Oh, the Ying just flashed their own team. Oh no, man. I'm gonna guess Barcode is cheating. I don't think R11 Problematic is cheating. We got 2 more runs to watch. To be tap firing there of all places. I mean, you say that like it would make no sense to shoot there, but like the Flores did sprint in and then start planting. There have been plenty of times where someone runs in and goes to plant and I just shoot through the benches to try to get them. Obviously in this case he like stopped and like lined up his aim and then shot them in the head. That's the suspicious part, but the act of shooting at the benches is not suspicious. I think he was just spraying there and got the kill. It's a silver lobby. I don't know. I think some marijuanic. I'd plant in the corner because you can't get shot from billiards. But you can. You're talking about... How do I go up a floor? Oh, that's mute. What the fuck? Oh, shift, right. Like in this corner, you can get shot from billiards. That's literally where he was shooting from, right here. He shot there. You can also shoot there. Oh yes. It's a drone. Okay, 2 more rounds. Right now, my guess is Barcode, probably walling, R11 Problematic, probably not cheating. Don't know what Sledge is trying to do here. Nice. Solid gotcha moment. Was about to repel, but then said, nope, gotcha, and went back up there. This is a very brave person to just be standing on top of the hole they just made. And we did have Bell in chat saying that no one was giving any calls, so it is obviously a little suspicious that before they even started shooting at the shield, Sledge started running over, getting ready to go help them. Like Monty's about to plant, and then Sledge breaks the floor, looks over to the left, and gets ready to run before Monty even gets shot at. And if no one was giving calls, then how did they know that? I hate this repel noise. Match replay is just full of audio bugs. Alright, round 9. If I look up this person's stats and I see like they somehow managed to make it to like diamond with that aim, then sure, I'll say they're 100% cheating, but right now it honestly could go either way. I think they are walling. I think they have at least walls, maybe actually no aim assist because we haven't seen that yet, just walls. But They could honestly just be so bad that everything could be working out for them. I can't imagine having walls and being stuck in silver. Did we hear a story about Costco hot dogs? Don't tell me that Costco hot dogs are finally going up in price. Smoke FMG9 is not something you see every day. Wow. If someone had been there, oh boy, they would have been dead. Love the Tachanka just sitting on his shield with the door just open there. Easily can get shot in the back, does not care.
I just love dicks, bro.
Been doing the same thing all game. Every time that someone walks away, they walk away too. And then just kind of try to look at them through the barricade there, maybe? Thanks for the 9 months E guy. Thatcher secondary. I think it'll be useful. It's just tied to a lot of operators that people will never want to pick, even with the EMPs.
I just love dicks, bro.
It'll probably help in high level ranked, but not in I don't think it'll change anything in casual or low ranks, because people are gonna just say ban Thatcher and no one's gonna go to Thatcher EMPs. Like, why would I go Thatcher EMP when I kill someone with frag grenades, right? Bro, I'm getting bored. Looked at the fucking camera. I mean, alright, if we're not necessarily grasping at straws, but just trying to look for every little thing, this could be a case of somewhat showing walls if he can have walls for drones and he thinks that the drone is actually like on the top of the wall. He could be looking up there, but honestly I think he just forgot what side he's on. He looked at the camera getting ready to shoot and then was like, wait, I'm on defense. What I thought is, why is he holding this? Like, why does he know someone's coming this way? I don't think the Ash has let themselves be known yet. Probably would have been able to hear them get on cameras there. But they've been holding this the entire time. Oh, and then R11 Problematic gets 2 fuse kills. Hold on, we're gonna have a lot to watch here. That didn't really look like a headshot, but... okay. Damn. Did he just set off? I didn't even see how many cluster charges he set off. So he does 1 in kegs. That's normal. He's not even trying to do them as like a way to funnel people into somewhere and then kill them with another fuse charge. Like, he's just setting them off one by one. Puts one in bathroom. But no one's in bathroom, right? No. So this guy was also accused on top of the barcode guy. Nothing suspicious, I'd say there. Just really, really bad teammates. Alright, he's left in a 1v3. If he is cheating, now's the time to show it. That's when R11 Problematic got banned, or reported rather. Okay, so we know that they shot the Flores through the wall to stop the kill, so we're gonna assume that they're doing the same thing there. But I have trouble claiming that this is them having walls, because I cannot tell you how many times I have died to someone who can very clearly see me through the smoke and I can't see them at all. In this case, I can't see Ying at all, but it would not surprise me if they could. But like it looks so thick and they aimed at it immediately. It makes me feel like they must know. Although the thickness of the smoke might be a bug, because the smoke should be gone by now, but it's still there. Yeah, it's definitely a bug. It's just staying. I'm gonna guess barcode is cheating. I don't think problematic was cheating. I'm gonna use the barcode name that they submitted in the text document, assuming it's right. And if it's not, then I can just go through it because I can tell the difference between an I and an L. This is them. Oh, they got banned already. So yes, they were cheating. They got banned yesterday. So they were cheating. I honestly, there was so many things that they were doing. I'm like, okay, they're probably cheating, but also they could not be. But we got confirmation they have been banned. And then I assume R11, I think it was underscore problematic. It is fine. Yeah, silver, normal KD, normal history, nothing to be concerned about there. Okay, so they got banned. We're probably only going to do one more match because we're already an hour and a half and it's only 4 matches done. And I know one of them is an overtime match. I think it's this one. I'm going to check. If this is the overtime match, then we'll skip it for now. If the next one is like super, super fast, then maybe we'll watch this one. But I don't know. I don't think we have enough time. Oh, it's not overtime. Okay, so we'll watch this one then. In this match, we have Morbamol, who is accusing R6 Dev, who is not in this game. Oh, no, that's the next game. Cap and Jackin. Or Cap and Jack. Wait. In the text document, they say Cap and Jackin, but here it's Cap and Jack. I was like, man, that was a Freudian slip. I'm just seeing what I want to see. In the text document. Fucking lied to me. Okay, well, let's see what Cap and Jackin is doing. Bans are Thermite on the blue team. I consider that questionable. So double kill with the nade, but sledge through the first one in a pretty, or probably the most common spot on border. You always pre-nade that or nade from below because there's almost always someone on half wall. They just happen to get 2 of them. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Dragon Beast gets both credits for the kill, so that, I won't even say it's like that suspicious. Misses that nade. I think that was just unlucky by God's big juicy nut. Doesn't even realize the person's behind them. So far, not suspicious. They keep trying to do the priest angle. What the? Hold on, what? Very, very bizarre. Not normal in any capacity. I honestly... Could you guys even see that? Oh yeah, you can kind of see it there. I think they actually... Yeah, they shoot back. Okay. That one was fine, but the fact that they were shooting at the door and it kind of like flicked over to the person and followed them for a second, albeit a little bit delayed, I would be very suspicious of that. But now they're checking corners where no one is, so... And then they died. So either a bad cheater or... They could have just been lucky. Could have just been... sheer coincidence. Hit the Jaeger through the wall there. Also, Castle's dead, but it looks like someone team killed him, so just kidding, that is on the other team. Oh no, Morbamol does have a reverse friendly fire. Morbamol, did you team kill this man? It did team kill him. So they can literally see their head. Alright, Cap and Jack and dead again. This match is going back quick. Thanks for sub on CX. Watch this again. Looks like he's just waiting for them to run by. But then, if he was waiting, I feel like he would have got a kill there. Instead, he shot between both of them, and they ran past. One ran past, one stopped. But now he's... so confused. They were like following that Amaru basically through the wall, like going to wherever they were gonna go, and then just stopped and ran out the other way. My ears. There's one thing I hope with match replay, that they fix all the goddamn audio bugs. Those are so bad. Was that it? Was that the proof? That flick over was very fast. So, would they be able to see them? Yes. So, a flick isn't completely out of the question, but they did just also just kill the Thatcher through the wall.
Just love dicks, bro.
Thanks for 2 months, Fluffy Attorney, and Yusuf from Dio Patanzio. He's 3 and 4 right now. Okay. constantly going back to hold that terrible angle.
I just love dicks, bro.
12 months. Let's go.
I mean, to give them credit, that is only the first time we've had like a super. Actually, no, that's not true. He killed the Thatcher through the wall in the last round. Yeah. It don't feel legit anymore. Might have toggled on to stop them from losing, so I think this is ranked. And they're now down 1-3. But I mean, the IQ did shoot at someone and kill them. Or they were actively shooting at someone and killing them while Thunderbird went for that kill. I still do think it was more suspicious than not, but give a tip. He's only got 7 kills. I was like, he popped off that round and that was it. That's really all he's done. Every other round he just has died really early, and he's been doing stuff that hasn't really been
chicken sandwich
smart.
or chicken burger. I proceeded to enjoy a 30-minute argument between them.
For 34 months, Chris Morris. My favorite part of the whole chicken sandwich versus chicken burger argument is that when me and Doggo were arguing about it, also that time he waited longer and still waited till Monty showed up and then shot him. But my whole favorite part about that argument is that what I'm talking about is literally like they ground up chicken, put it into a patty, and then cooked it for a burger. And then Dog was talking about like a fried piece of chicken. Okay, he just pre-fired at that Monty again. And then looked away. I'll have to look at this guy's stats after, but we'll see. If he shot the fuse there through the wall, I would have been like, no, there's absolutely no way he's not cheating. I also have to look up. I don't remember if this is unranked or ranked. Crazy how little damage the impact does to Monty. Or they're throwing. That was a free kill on Monty. We'll see. Cap and Jack. They're a diamond with a 0.9 KD. Consistently diamond with a negative KD. Used to have a higher KD when they weren't diamond. They play with a lot of diamonds. Is that how they're getting up there? They do have a lot of played with. Only one person they've ever played with was a cheater. The next year. Why does that name sound familiar? Was that in that match? I don't think it was. Was it? Oh no. Xeno was that person's name. Similar. I'm torn. They play with a lot of like high level players and they have a negative KD. Like if they're cheating, they are one bad cheater. But they also got 2 wall bangs throughout that match on people that they should not have had any intel on. and then 2 other attempted wall bangs on players that they had no information on. Just a lot of kills or almost kills with no intel. The stats don't back up a cheating claim, but I also would not really say that they're 100% innocent. I think this is one that I'll leave to the community to decide and then see. I don't think they're innocent, but I also can't say for sure they're cheating. Because, like, so they wallbang Thatcher and IQ in 2 different rounds. And then in other rounds, they tried to shoot the people as they ran across that detention wall. And then the one person, they chased them across and kept following them, waiting for them to come in through one of the doors or windows, and they never did. And then they also tried to wallbang again on the same wall on a different round, but later they waited like 5 or 6 seconds longer. And it was like perfectly timed for when the people were finally pushing towards the wall, they started to try to wallbang. I'm gonna say I personally would assume some level of cheating for that, just because if that was all coincidences, man, that is like a world record for the amount of coincidences happening in one match. So I think that was like I would flag a total of 6 moments in a 6-round match. That's a lot. That's 1 moment per round. And if they really aren't cheating, then I guess lucky them. If they are cheating, I don't know how they've managed to play so long and also maintain a negative KD. So, you guys decide. I would say I'd lean more towards cheating than not. But I guess keep in mind, we're only remembering the rounds where there was suspicious stuff. They died first, I think, in like 3 rounds in a row. So, fuck, I don't know. Either worst cheater ever or very lucky player. It was also unranked. So, I don't know. I do have one more match, but I'm not gonna do it. We're already almost at 2 hours, so I gotta cut it here. We had a lot of matches that we actually had to review a lot of. Couldn't just like go through easy cheater matches.
So
Which is
Annie is
surprising because
having
normally we
twins?
have. Annie's having twins. She's not. Thank God. But I will let you guys decide on the last one, and then I will try to find that fuse match. Again, calling out to the person, they said they had a match where a fuse had unlimited pucks. Like they would put down a fuse charge and it would just keep going, going, going. If you are that person, submit it, please, and let me know. Because I tried to find it and I could not find that match. And I would love to see that cheat. But that's going to be it for Hacker Replay. This jokes of the code test because there's 2 lines. I know, but I'm still saying thank God she's not having twins. Thank God she's not having kids. Okay, I'm just gonna play like 2 matches and then hop off. I love that that was one of my most liked tweets in recent history. Oh my God, I have so many Twitter notifications, bro. I did not expect my one tweet about Zofia Withstand versus Rook Withstand to fucking pop off. I just have like 50 notifications from Zoronic and then one from Bikini. My first shout, Joshua. I mean, at the current point in time, with what we're thinking, if we ever do have kids, it'll probably be adoption. So I don't know how like a 8-year-old kid, if we adopt them, would feel about being renamed to Joshua. Especially if we adopt a girl. But, you know, Can they really say too much when we're saving them from the orphanage with Stuart Little running the place? Probably not. Bye, Savior. Also, thanks for the 8 months, Yon, and 34 months from Chris Morris. Although I think I already... Oh, I did thank you, because we talked about chicken burgers. Break the wheel of gendered names. Me and Annie have been watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and I noticed it before, but I only really noticed it in one of the most recent episodes that we watched, where it's like the Charles Boyle episode. And
I love you,
just
Pappy
that like
Varsity.
all of Charles' cousins who are males have or female names, and all the females have male names. Oh, they made it really obvious there. Like sometimes they just have like, oh yeah, my cousin Nancy or whatever. And they'd be like, oh, what's she doing? He's like, oh, he is whatever. I'm like, oh. I always had like one or two, but that whole episode just had everyone with wrong names. Or not wrong names, I guess. Other gender names. Thank you for the 3 months, Xenon. The 99 is so good. I will say, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I think, was the show that like had to adapt the most, and I think did the best job of adapting when it came to everything that happened over the past 2 years. Because they had to adapt a little bit for COVID. Just had like 1 or 2 episodes where they did that. And then they also had to adapt to the whole everyone hating police officers thing. And I think they did a very good job of adapting the show to that and making it a very good representation, I guess, of what was happening. Also, I don't know if you guys have watched the last season of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. O'Sullivan, the union representative, who's played by the guy who plays Dr. Cox in Scrubs. Man, that actor plays that role so fucking well. Like when an actor can play a role so perfectly that you just absolutely despise the character. Like, oh my god. Good job. Good fucking job. It's pretty good, Mr. Funky Fresh. I would say from all the Michael Schur shows, I'd put like at the very top, I would put Parks and Rec, and then The Good Place. Honestly, I might even put Good Place above Parks and Rec. I've never rewatched The Good Place, but it was like the one show that he made that actually had like a full story that you kind of have to watch each episode in order to really understand. Whereas all the other ones are kind of just like each episode is their own story. So I'd honestly maybe I think I'd put Good Place at the top, and then Parks and Rec, and then Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and then The Office. The Office used to be my favorite, but it's just gone down after a while. Just can't get into sitcoms. Yo, and you should watch Good Place. I would say that's like the perfect blend of comedy with like an incredibly like serious and deep story. It is really, really good. The Good Place is like, I would say out of all the comedies and stuff I've ever watched, it probably is like my favorite comedy show. Just because the story is that good in it.
I just love dicks, bro.
Actually, call me Jams, because like when we're talking about other shows like The Office, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, like I said, each episode is its own story. You don't need to watch the previous episodes to know what's happening. Each episode is isolated. Good Place is one linear story that you need to watch the previous episodes to understand. Otherwise, you're going to be completely lost. Hot take, I didn't like The Office. I've actually started to not like it more and more. I used to be like an Office fanatic, saying it was like the best show ever. And then the more I watched it, the more I was like, man, it is not that great. Like there are some episodes that you have to admit are just like the best things ever, like Fire Safety, everyone's favorite episode, and Cold Start, or Cold Open rather. But yeah, they're like after a while, I'm like, man, this show has so many issues. I remember in my dating days, aka never actually dating anyone, because everyone would just reject me. But back in those
I
days,
just love
I
dicks,
matched
bro.
with a girl on
Ololo.
Tinder,
Nawini.
and she talked about how she hated The Office. I was like, oh, like, why? And she just talked about how it was like sexist, like xenophobic, racist, like all these different things. I was like, damn, it's, you know, a sitcom. It ain't that deep. But then when you start to watch it more and more, you're like, there's quite a few problems with this show. I wouldn't go that far. Like I do think there is, you know, time and place for certain things. Like it's fine to have characters who are unlikable. That's kind of the point of some characters. But she kept just talking about how Michael Scott was like the worst character ever. And I was like, at the time, I really liked the show. So don't agree. I think it's irony. The ironic part right now is the people in chat who are like, ugh, women. When they're literally kind of proving the point of what she was saying. So, you guys might want to self-reflect a little bit there. Although I guess if you're that type of person, you're probably never going to self-reflect on that. I almost lost that. Oh. My game stopped responding. I'm pleasantly surprised that with all the times I've had issues with the game just like not responding to my inputs, it's managed to never do it when I'm in the middle of a gunfight. It's only after a gunfight or right before one. So I appreciate that, Siege. Choosing the right moments to bug out. I'm too low. I'm gonna have to just start getting rid of you guys. I think one of the biggest issues, at least with online communities like Twitch, is people just kind of taking moments like how do I phrase this without someone clipping it out of context? I think there's like a time and place for offensive jokes or making fun of certain people. If it's either part of like, you know, a private conversation where you won't actually hurt anyone with what you say, or where you are like making that joke to a friend of that group. For example, one joke that a lot of my white friends always make is like Mexican jokes about me because I'm Hispanic. Now obviously, a lot of those jokes are racist in nature, but because we are friends and because I know that they're not actually racist, there is no problem with those jokes. And then people in chat will just be like, oh, I have made jokes about this person or these types of people before. Therefore, I can make these jokes about people whenever I want, including online with people I do not know. Well, no, you can't. Chat, think before you speak. Are they not racist though if they're doing that? I wouldn't consider it. Like, I think jokes about, like, if it's like between you and your friend, and like my friend's making jokes about me being Hispanic, like I don't consider that racist because we're friends. It's fine. It's like the same thing as saying like you slept with your friend's mom. It's like, well, you didn't actually sleep with their mom. You're just making fun of them for something. Like, oh. As long as you guys are on good terms and you know it's all jokes, it's fine. But then people would just take that and then apply that to everywhere. Be like, oh, I can just make these jokes about people whenever I want. And that's just not how it works. You think I didn't sleep with your mom? No. Don't know. Does that fuse cluster break the Aruni and then get broken from the Aruni? Like the little penis tube. Damn. Gotta reload the LMG real quick.
I just love dicks.
LMG gaming. There's sub trips. Skill issue. Why do all the reloads look broken? Man, I don't know. I've noticed it too. It's been a thing for a while now where none of the reloads really seem to match up. It's mainly prominent with the shotgun pistol and LMGs. Assault rifles and SMGs seem to be unaffected. But the long animations are fucked. I said LMGs need to be nerfed? I know, right? Those people are crazy.
I just love dicks, bro.
That'll be a nice clip for my
Give me
LMG
back
video
my
though.
badge.
Thank you for the 5 months Ocean of Drops and new sub from Fried Shrimp.
I just love dicks, bro.
I've only ever met one Mexican in my life, so I wouldn't even know how to be racist against Mexican people. You should ask chat. They are experts on that. Don't ask chat. Don't say shit. Don't make me start banning people. In high school, I used to be called Taco by some of my white friends. I'm not even Mexican. Made the matters just that much worse. But it's, you know, they were friends. I knew they were joking. Guess there's something to plant there. Also, in the white people's defense, I was one of like 5 ethnic people at my school, and I don't even look that ethnic. I think there was like 2 black people in our entire school, 2 actual Mexicans in our school, and then there was me. Our school was very white. So for them, it was like a day at the zoo. The school was like 98% white. In the UK? Shocking. I don't think they noticed that I'm watching this. Can't wait to die from someone from Tower. I didn't hear the Yana come down. I heard the one on the stairs already. Oh, Yana was slow walking down. I don't think they realize what the actual site is. Oh, just kidding. Needs to improve modding on mobile. Never actually done it. I imagine it's garbage. Oh, sentient. That was actually something I noticed a lot in Europe when we were there. I don't know if it's just like some type of confirmation bias, like maybe just being on vacation. Like I saw so many twins. I saw an insane amount of twins on the trip. I was like, maybe it's some type of confirmation bias, like somehow people with twins are more likely to travel or some shit, but I don't know. I was like, man, I'm seeing twins like every day in Canada. I don't know. Never seen any. Actually, that's not true. We had twins in my grade, and then in my school there was quadruplets, but that was it. I had 2 sets of triplets. Fun fact: triplets are more common than twins. I read that online one time and I never questioned it, so I could be wrong, but that is a fun fact that I learned. I don't know how, I don't know why, but apparently they are. Just because we had so many students, there were a lot of people from all over, because it's a military town. It's just that we had like 1,700 students. Jeez, I think my school had less than 1,000. But I think the most popular school in the area has like over 3,000. It's insane. Something tells me you're wrong. Someone look it up and then tell me if I'm wrong. It was something like twins are like 1 in every like 2,000 or something, and then triplets are like 1 in every 1,000 or something. Those are just made up numbers, I'm just saying. They said the odds were higher for triplets than twins, at least in like cases of multi-births, I guess. I should have just kept firing. Let me see. Are triplets... Oh my god, I had so many spelling mistakes. Are triplets more common than twins? My game crashed. Nice. Hmm. I don't know, it says twins are more natural. Then what would I read? There was something about like multiverse and saying that one is more common than the other. No, I guess I'm wrong. What did I read? It was on Reddit, and Reddit never lies. Holy shit, quadruplets are 70 times more rare than triplets. That's insane. That explains it, what seeing on Reddit. Reddit has never lied to me before. Oh, I did see something on Reddit though recently, and I saw it on Twitter as well. It was posted everywhere. I'm sure some of you guys even saw it too. Was the couple? There was like two identical twins, or two sets of identical twins, two brothers, and then two sisters, different families obviously. But then like the one identical twin, like the one identical twin, and then the other ones did too. Then they married each other, and then they each had sons, which means that their sons are genetically cousins and brothers. It's like, first off, what are the odds of identical twins marrying identical twins? And second off, that'd be fucking cool if your cousin was also your brother, technically. No, this ain't some Alabama shit. This was like a set of identical twin sisters from one family marrying a set of identical twin brothers from another family. Alabama is jealous. I don't have Twitter. I ain't trying to get swatted for accidentally triggering someone for saying pancake. Oh god. Why does that statement just ring of someone being like, everyone's too sensitive nowadays? All these snowflakes just need to grow up. That is all I hear with a statement like that. And they get pissed off when someone says something bad against them. I'm assuming they're basement. The hell? Where is everyone? Oh, main stairs. Well, I only got one kill there. Not a clip. 90% of chat are brain dead children anyway, bro. You can't explain logic to them. You're not wrong. You're coming in swing, and that's your first time message, but you're not wrong. Chat is brain dead. Thanks for the 4 months. I cuss. Cuss. You could legally own people and never did me any harm. Jeez. Those types of comments I keep seeing on what is it on like reels and stuff. There's always like these reels or TikToks that I come across, which will be like somewhat racist in nature, and then you look at the comments and it's all just people posting like the old white man emoji and then quoting them saying something racist. I'm like, I feel like this is treading a dangerous line here. But old white people do say a lot of that shit, so. He's out of line, but he's right. Where do you get off being 100% correct? How dare you? Also, am I crazy? Was there a point in time where Twitch only had one Twitch drone, or did she always have two? I swear at least at the very beginning, she only ever had one. Alright. It's hard to remember, because, like, I always think back on, like, oh yeah, you know, this game's 7 years old, and I try to remember some stuff from 7 years ago, I'm like, holy shit, I don't remember how, like, in any capacity what the game was like back then. So that didn't work. Just a quick reload. Well, either prone downstairs or prone right here or prone upstairs. I guess downstairs. Oh, I downed them. Oh my god, they were in this corner. This is probably the person I downed over here. Oh, just kidding. Like the chunk of trust to make a video about it. I'm good. God, those glasses are so ugly. Nothing Twitch's patch notes about adding a drone. The earliest one from September 2016 says shock drones overhauled. I swear at the beginning she just spawned in with a normal drone and then she would get one Twitch drone. I could be wrong. Usually wrong about a lot of things. Guess we could go back to my old videos and find one. Alright, I'm looking up Twitch. I don't have 16 videos with Twitch in the title. Man, this is back in 2017. I only got 20,000 views on a Siege video. Okay, let's see what happens when... Oh no, I do spawn in with a Twitch drone in this. And then... Oh. And then, yeah. I have two. I guess you know what I might be thinking of? I remember way back, when... I don't know how many of you guys will remember this. Also, same map, great. I don't know how many of you guys will remember this. Way back in the day, where you could only have one drone out at a time. If you threw out your second drone, it would destroy your first drone. You guys remember that? So if you, like, sent out your drone during prep phase, and then you never picked it back up, you throw out your second drone on spawn, destroys the first one. Before my time, yeah. That was a long time ago. I remember I got into an argument with my friend for so long about that, being like, no, that's not true, like, that's bullshit. And literally I could just test it in any game, but I just refused to acknowledge it, and then I found out, and I was like, oh, he's right. I remember Blitz being able to move during the prep phase. Are you misremembering? Because that was in the alpha, I believe. And the beta was open to the public when Blitz had already been changed. Because I remember playing Blitz in the closed beta before the open beta, and he could not do that. I'm pretty sure that was never available to the public. I'm pretty sure that was during their closed testing. being able to run out during the prep phase. Pretty sure that was never a thing, was it? Running out during the prep phase? I don't think that was ever a thing. No, it definitely wasn't, because people were asking about Valk cams. She was the second like DLC operator to ever come out, and people back then were like, what about Valk cams? Are you gonna be able to throw them out during prep phase? Like, that seems overpowered. And then everyone was confused, and then they're like, no, you can't throw them outside. Didn't play during the alpha, but they had the footage. Could prone and then unprone through a door. Oh, so you're just doing an exploit then, not an actual thing. That's an armory spawn peak.
Love decks, bro.
I shouldn't have leaned. I had the shot. That was not the shot. I have a mosquito bite right here that I got last night while talking to my friend, and it's getting so itchy now. I just have severed foreskin. I don't know. Yeah, and I actually did forget about that filter. That one was awful. It was like a yellow tinge on your screen. Don't think that was like, you should have got that kill, but that sounds about right. Plat? Okay. Happens. Happens to the best of us. Who hasn't had that happen to them? If you say me, then we know you're lying. Today's video is actually doing really well. It started off like number 3, number 2, and now it's like well in the lead.
I just love decks, bro.
Thanks
Smiley
for the
face.
2
Smiley
months.
face.
Here my KDHD and you sub from Chef Chipoko.
I just love decks, bro.
More times than I'd like to admit. Remember when I was learning how to throw those grenades and I always just threw them too early. I assume I probably had 1 or 2 instances where I grenaded myself, but I think I just would always waste them, like throwing them too early than killing myself. Because I was always afraid of killing myself. You know what game I saw one of my friends playing the other day and now I really want to play it? Left 4 Dead 2. Thinking about getting a few friends, loading it up, and then making a video on it. Did he run away? He did run away. The timing. Unfortunate. no. Oh no. They were throwing everything at him. Just brought the Dead by Daylight Baby Survivor series that we all needed in our darkest hour. Those have actually been doing somewhat decent, but I'm afraid that, like, I guess I'm not afraid, but I just don't know what to do once I actually start to learn the game, or what, I don't know, just what other content to make other than, oh my god, I'm new and I don't understand this game. Talking about nades. So, a lot of people will always say like, oh, more people should have nades, or oh, this person had nades and they got rid of them. Giving too many people grenades is never a good thing. So they can do one of two things. Which one would you guys rather have? Because they can't give more operators grenades because grenades are too strong. But they also can't nerf them too bad because then no one will ever run them. So would you rather them have it on less people and stay strong, or nerf the shit out of them and then put them on way more people? Like, imagine if grenades got changed to the point where, like, even a grenade right on you would only do like 50% damage, but it would destroy gadgets around you, so it's more of a utility clear. Like, I feel like people would rather just have lethal grenades, but then on less people. Damn, bro. Lost that. Oh, there were so many people. If I killed the smoke and flicked over the Valkyrie, I would have like literally just came all over myself. It would have been a fucking mess. Oh, I didn't know it worked on that side too. That's interesting. Okay, dough man. Nerf the damage to become a better impact is what you're saying. Well, more of an attacker impact, but yeah. Like you can either have the grenades be strong and on few people, or weaken on a lot of people. Most people would rather have them be more lethal and then be on fewer people. One thing I find, or I don't know, maybe I'm just not, I wouldn't be the greatest at balancing things, but I do find that Ubisoft tends to make the decision when they incorporate something new or change something up, is that they always make it where it's like, the stronger gadget is on more people, and the weaker gadget is on less people. So no one wants to run the weaker gadget because they're on shittier people and on less people to begin with. Grenades is the only exception. Like this EMP gadget that they're trying to incorporate isn't going to be like incredibly strong, but it's also only on people who are like really shitty. Like who has them? Sledge, you're not going to run EMP over grenades. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, you're not gonna run EMPs over grenades, right? That's fucking crazy. And then on top of, or like all the other operators, it's like gridlock. No one's really gonna run gridlock for the EMP. Lion, maybe, but Lion's not really run that much outside of Pro League. Monty, no one really runs Monty in general, so. It's not, doesn't seem like that crazy strong of a gadget, and it's on few people and shit. Yeah, Blackbeard as well, another operator that never sees any play. Is Lion good? He's good in a very coordinated stack because you can just like scan and then all push at the same time. Like he's really good for executes, but not many people execute or like pull those off. Oh, he just fucking bodied him. LMG versus LMG. I absolutely shredded Finka's legs here. She is not going to be able to walk for a week. I don't know how many of you guys have seen it. There was a very, very, very good fan-made idea for a Blackbeard rework, which was basically a yokai type drone, not the disorientation, but like a hover drone that could fly around and would have like a certain battery life for how long it could stay in the air, and then it would go back down. In my opinion, one of the best ideas for a Blackbeard rework, and they were like, oh, it'll be called his like parrot or whatever, because you know he's a pirate and he has a parrot, blah blah blah. I thought that was a really good idea. I don't remember. Are you supposed to reinforce the left side here or the right side? And then make holes on the other? What is like the actual play? I shouldn't ask chat because you guys are all like silver players, but I can never remember and it always bothers me that I think I reinforced the wrong side. 1 right, 2 left. 2 right, 2 left. This is not helping. Closest to freezer reinforced. It feels wrong because then it feels like you're just stuck in this corner, but then it does give you 2 sides to hide on, that side and this side, whereas if it's just that, then you can't really hide on that side, and then if you're hiding here, you can be seen from freezer. So I think you're right, but I don't like that you're right because it feels wrong. Damn, Seymour. Probably sees a lot of butts.
I just love Dex, bro.
What's up, homie? Hope you're chillin'.
He's about to die to a Capcan trap. We're good. Maybe not. And Ace really just did not walk into the Capcan trap, huh? Oh, he's still in freezer as well. Easy win for the guy who grenaded himself. But we won't remember him like that. We'll remember him as the guy who clutched up. Thanks for the 2 months, Josh from nowhere. Work Watching stream and should I be fired? Man, I'm still baffled by the workplaces that think it's a good idea to punish people for having like music or a stream on while they work. Like, how many of you guys, when you're studying, have complete and total silence and just solely focus on the studying? I know some people do, and some people work that way. That's
I
fine.
just love dicks,
But most
bro.
people need like some type of
Siege has been so
noise
boring
or
for me that
something.
I haven't opened the game for 4 months. Do you think it's worth my time to get back on Siege? Has it improved?
I mean, with the new season, we're having huge recoil adjustments. So if you want, like, I guess more of a challenge and to try to adapt something new, then sure, it'll be good. But I don't know. Personally, I think there's a lot of changes happening, but I don't think they're substantial. That's what I've been saying for a while now. It's like, oh yeah, sweet, they changed like the sights on a bunch of different operators. That's cool. But like, is that gonna keep me playing the game for a long time? No. It's not gonna just be like, oh yeah, now everything's fixed because Ace lost his 2 times and only has a 1.5 times now. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'll ever be reading, just don't know what the fuck you just read. That was actually me, I think today or yesterday, I was reading something on Reddit, like one of those story things, and I read through like 2 paragraphs, and after that I was like, I didn't absorb any of what I was just looking at, so I had to completely restart. It happened a lot in school. He's actually losing his 2 times scope, he is. Damn.
I just love dicks, bro.
Thank you, Josh, for the 43 months. That's an ankle. Imagine I got the kill there. Would have just came everywhere. Would have been a mess. Is Echo at the right place right now? I would say they need to do something if they want to make him picked more, but I do think he's like a good operator in his own right. It's one of those operators where you just have to know how to use him and you'll excel with him. For example, Deepak from Rogue was the same. Like, he just knows perfectly how to use Echo and it works amazingly for them. Doesn't mean he's overpowered or anything. But then obviously in the wrong hands, really bad. Why do I have this big graph here? I used to normally have minimal. I'm just going back into Siege and haven't played in years, and I was wondering what characters I should play or unlock. Honestly, just play like your normal characters, and whoever you die to, buy those characters. That's what I used to do in Smite when I played. If I died to a specific character, I just only play that one character, because I'm like, they clearly are overpowered, they killed me. That's how you learn. Drone outside, yeah. The Echo, I really don't know why they did that. The whole drones can now stay outside for 10 seconds. And I get they wanted it to be consistent between drones and cameras, but they're so different that you might as well have the cameras have like 10 seconds and the drones have 3 seconds. I don't think there was anyone who was sending an Echo drone outside and be like, man, why can't it be outside for 10 seconds? Sorry, I'm just going through all my notifications. Do I think Thatcher's gonna be picked more or less after EMP impacts come out? So that's the funny thing, is I think Thatcher is going to just be picked a bunch and no one's ever gonna use the EMP impacts. Just like the idea that the EMP impacts are there is enough to make people stop banning Thatcher, because then it's just a wasted ban. You know? I don't know anyone who even plays Echo. Yeah, it's not a very common operator to play. I almost burnt my kitchen because I didn't hear what the Blackbeard rework was. The Blackbeard rework, I think it was Zedman? Zedman? I think is their name. Z-M-I-N, I think is their username. You can look it up. They have like a concept video, and it was basically like Blackbeard's drone, or a special gadget is a drone like Echoes that can fly, but instead of being like stuck to the ceiling, it just can go up and down, and then it has a battery life for how long it can stay up. So you can kind of just fly it around the map and use it to detect people. I'm just gonna keep playing my Asterix. I need LMG clips, and that's the only LMG on defense that is worth using. Basically a better Grim. I mean, they're not even close to the same, so I wouldn't really say a better Grim. That'd be like saying Maestro is a better Smoke because he can directly damage people with his tasers instead of Smoke who has to throw it and hope that they walk into it. It's just a very, very large difference. I was panicking there because I did not think I was pulling out that LMG in time. First I was afraid, and then I was petrified. Doc could have revived them for 75, but I think Doc's kind of fucked here. I just heard someone rappel over here.
I just love Dex, bro.
Fuck. Oh. Nice. Good flank. Sad I didn't get that kill on the Nomad. I think I did like 90% of the damage and got 0% of the credit. Thanks for sub Kowalski. Clash is a better bandit. True, the electricity goes directly to them. And Clash is fully bald instead of Bandit's like only bald in his elite skin. Actually, I guess we don't know. He could be bald underneath that. You guys really just took my one small example and really ran with it, huh? We're talking about actual operators who are better than their similar counterparts. Thunderbird is a much better Doc, and Buck. I guess over the years they've kind of balanced them out, but Buck was always just a better Sledge, because you know, Sledge can't get the floors above, but Buck can. Bro, I'm struggling. I keep getting packet loss as well. Non-stop. I don't know where that drone went. Pretty sure I heard someone coming from B side. Their main lobby. Okay, I guess I'm not getting any LMG clips. I guess I probably should be more aggressive if I actually want clips.
I just love dicks, bro.
Where did they just go? I think that armor went up to the top floor. Saw laser. Oh, that was a shotgun. That was gonna be the LMG. Unlucky. The only time that shotgun has ever gone to kill. Okay. Doc can go revive our teammate. Why do people actually run this site, the Cybertruck site? It's so bad. I saw people running it in Pro League. Thanks for sub pick gun. Amro should be able to unhook from her zip line mid-zip to fake out. So, let me just get this straight, just to make sure I fully understand what your idea is here. So she grapples onto a window, right? And starts pulling her, and I think it travels at like 7.5 meters per second, which is probably over like 50 kilometers an hour. I'm just taking a wild guess. I'm too lazy to do the math right now. So hurling herself at the window, and you think that she should just go with a knife, go whoosh, cut the line, and fake it, and then proceed to hurl towards the wall at 60 kilometers or so an hour. That's a little fast. Might hurt a little. Splash. I find out what time I can reset my Prime sub ends today. People have had issues in the past, and like Amazon's kind of notorious for being like, oh yeah, your sub ends today, and then you don't get it till tomorrow. So just wait and see. It is usually down to the minute, but sometimes it makes you wait even longer, which is dumb. You can fake out by cost 25 HP. Man, I wish I could fly to wall at 70 kilometers an hour and just only take a quarter of my health and damage. American football is the greatest thing ever. I mean, I guess America is all about mental disorders and murder-suicides. Just a little bit. By just a little, I mean just everything. Oh, they are in. Oh, there's 3 of them. I thought it was a 4v2. I'm throwing. It's the opposite. One of them killed us. He just tried to flash the camera. Oh, they used the hammer. That was a bold play by the Dokkaebi to flash the... I don't think they realized they're on the other side. But now they've jumped out. No water. Do you think they'll ever fix mouse and keyboard and console? Probably not. It's a game of cat and mouse. Or whack-a-mole is a better analogy for some of you kids. You find a way to fix it, and they find a way to get around it. Let me put into a really good analogy that most of you will probably know. You know how you guys mainly all have ad blockers on your computer, right? And you know how every once in a while ads will start to come through again? You're like, oh, that's weird. And then like a week or two later, they disappear again. That's basically the game of mouse and keyboard on console. Like Google or Amazon or whatever finds a way to bypass the ad blockers, and then like 2 weeks later, the ad blockers find a way to bypass it again. And it just keeps going back and forth. It's a permanent struggle. It'll never end. Is it also on Microsoft and Sony to fix that? Technically, yes. But that does not stop the console community from crying to Ubisoft and saying they are the ones at fault. Ubi can do some things, but majority of the fix is on Microsoft and Sony. Man, this guy really wants my drone. He got it? Honestly, good on him. He deserved that. Vigil in basement. Don't really like that. Are they all basement? A site basement? Actually don't know. Oh my god. Ah!
I just love dicks, bro.
Oh, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Ah! Calculated. Thanks for the 40 months, Hans. How? The person was probably distracted. Their phone was ringing. They probably couldn't hear the rappel, and they were in the middle of a gunfight. They weren't focusing on it. Who knows? How does anything happen these days, right? How does Zim even make it so mouse and keyboard, I'm assuming, can be used on console? They take your mouse and keyboard inputs and just convert them into controllers. They're like, oh, you press W to move forward. Push the joystick forward for like as long as you held W. It's just all virtual inputs. It's the same way when you're playing like a, what's it called? An emulator on your computer, and you have like an Xbox 360 controller that's converting to like Nintendo 64 controls. It's just all virtual machines and virtual mapping. Some players on Xbox play like if they win that round, their father that left will come back. I mean, how do you know that they won't? Right? Guess that's what happens when you have 3 roamers. They swung past my teammate who's holding that, bro. Which didn't land a single shot on that alibi. I was so confident that my teammate would hold that I just didn't bother
I just love
trying to
dicks.
hold it myself because I was gonna focus on the guy in small office. I cry. Thanks, sub. It's SK97. I saw some of my console lobby leaning without ADS. That's impossible. It's probably a visual bug. People always claim these things happen, but they don't ever realize that like majority of them are bugs. It's the same thing with I mean, it's on all console or on all platforms. There have been
just love
multiple
dicks,
bugs
bro.
where like you'll be spectating someone
There
and
we
they'll just
go.
be unnamed down site and they'll just be hip firing everyone. You're like, what the fuck? This person's cheating. It's like, oh no, it's just a spectator bug. For 3 months, destroy or rebug. Yeah, it is downright impossible to lean without aiming down sight on console unless like maybe someone's cheating, but I don't know why you'd want a cheat that would just let you lean. Seems kind of pointless. The most exciting thing about the new season will be the battle pass. Is the new season coming with the battle pass rework or? I can't remember. I remember it was leaked, but I don't remember what the actual information is if there was any.
Just love dicks, bro.
Welcome back from EU. How do you like it?
For 10 months, why blame? I really liked it. We were talking about this yesterday. The only thing that threw me for a loop with Europe was I was shocked with how much people smoke there. I knew smoking was more popular in Europe. I did not realize how popular it is in Europe. Like literally everyone smokes all the time. Like just straight up chain smoking. It's pretty gross. Good trade. Good trade. Why would the cav not interrogate there? That was a free win. I literally could have just walked in with Ariana, killed everyone on site, instead I get team killed. Then Thermite plants and just ignores the fact that Cav rotated to the left that you could clearly hear. I have a video I'm working on with LMGs, and then obviously because I'm only running LMGs, and I was going to make just a compilation of LMG clips, but at this point I honestly might just have more clips of just being like rounds we lost because people team killed me. I've had so many of them. Hi, Jack. Jack, you were in one of our hacker replay games. Cap and jacking. Always jacking it. Honestly, I think I'm going to do the exact same thing I did before. Just in through main door, down main stairs. Just this time it'll get me more kills. Did they just team kill for fun or what happened? They probably just heard shooting and just shot. Not the greatest teammate, but what can you do? How am I doing? I'm doing good. Cannot complain. Annie said this morning her symptoms for COVID were like way worse than the other days. But I still got nothing, so. What am I hearing? It wasn't them. I don't know who I was hearing. Yeah, and he's got COVID. It's pretty funny. Not in her eyes, not funny, obviously. But I find it pretty funny because when we went to Berlin, she was like pretty safe, and then I was the one obviously like, you know, doing photos with people and like putting my arm around them and like shaking people's hands, and then I'm perfectly fine, and then we come back and she has like bad COVID symptoms even though she wasn't touching anyone or doing anything, so it happens, I guess. Rubbing it in, obviously. It's funny because like Shane always makes the joke where he's just like, saying like Annie's just got a weak like mental fortitude or whatever. If like, you know, she was more adamant about it, she wouldn't get sick type thing. Obviously just bullshit, but it's funny to make fun. And every time she gets sick like this, it's just like, oh, you know, it's just because like I'm more like, I guess, iron-headed. I'm good. Got that good mental. You were saying, what's the Battle Pass rework? I don't know. I saw a leak about it. I don't know if it got officially announced. One of the like popular leakers posted about how it's gonna be like you can choose your own, basically choose your own adventure with the Battle Passes. You can be like, oh, there's like 10 different paths you can choose, and you can be like, okay, I want to work on this one. So then you can choose what you're gonna unlock instead of having to just go through the whole thing. But they said it was either going to come out next season or the season after, and I assume they haven't announced it, so it's probably going to be the season after. That's a shield. tagged her. I thought I hit her in the head. Apparently not. What did I hit her? Chest? Hmm. It probably was aimed at the head, but then she stood up and got out of the shot. I try Swiss cheese or Switzerland cheese. I mean, we had like cheese on different things and it was good, but I don't know what was actually like Swiss and what wasn't. Because I didn't realize like in Switzerland how much of it is basically just like Germany or France. I didn't realize that it's basically like the north part is just all Germany. The southwest part is all France, and then the southeast part's all Italy. Like, there's nothing that's really like Swiss other than I guess their chocolate, some of their cheeses. Everything else is basically just German, French, or Italian. Probably gonna go upstairs. Hi, Peter. Saw the price of this shit you were having. Wait, how'd you see that? It was expensive though. One mixed drink was about $30 Canadian. It was insane. So for you American people out there, imagine paying $25 for a mixed drink. Shit is expensive in Switzerland. And the food was also really expensive. An average dinner for us was like $120 each night. It was insane. Bro, I cannot wait to lose to this guy. Did he run away? Oh no, he's peeking through the barbed wire. Yeah, I'm not peeking that. That's an impossible one way. can see there's 3 on there. I thought for sure they would be distracted by the floors. They were not. Unfortunate. I feel like I should be a little concerned that every time I look at my water bottle, there's always some water in there. And then I drink it, and then I look again later, and there's still some water in there. Just drinking my own sweat. Or not sweat, spit. Tis concerning. I should get going though. I think I have enough funny clips that I can at least add into the LMG video. They don't all have to be LMGs, because I already got enough clips at the beginning. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, and I'm gonna start doing more copper to diamond. We'll have copper to diamond like every day until I just get to a point where I either burn out or I'm just happy with where we're ending. I'm like, call it. I did really want to try to get to diamond this season, but with the 1-week vacation and the shorter season than usual, assuming the next season actually comes out next week, like I just don't have enough time, unfortunately. But yeah, I will catch you guys tomorrow for copper diamond, okay? See you then. Bye.